Actor and activist Gary Sinise has been visiting our troops in Iraq since 2003, and this Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, Fox News will air the exclusive video diary of his 10th trip to the region from last summer. It's called On the Road in Iraq with Our Troops, and Gary Sinise, he joins us now to talk more about his trip and the special. Gary, welcome back to the show. Good to have you with us. What are we going to see on Saturday night? Tell us about this special.
Well, I've been involved with the USO and visiting troops for several years now. About a year and a half, a little over a year ago, a buddy of mine, Jonathan Flora, he's a filmmaker, he came to me and he said he wanted to ask me if he could have access to some of the things I was doing out there and bring a camera crew and kind of take a look, an inside look at some of the work I've been doing. So he started following me around to some of the concerts I play with my band for the troops and visiting hospitals and that kind of thing. And last year I went on my 4th trip to Iraq last summer, and Jonathan came with a camera along with my brother-in-law Jack and some folks from the USO, and we shot about 26 hours worth of footage that was going to be part of this kind of bigger documentary that he's working on that will be finished later this year. And there was so much footage that we looked at each other and we said, well, you know, only a small portion of this footage can fit into the documentary. Maybe we should do a special or something on just the Iraq trip. So I talked to my agent and they went to Fox News, and Fox News graciously accepted to put something together, and we got an hour special coming out tomorrow night.
10 trips. What surprised you in all your trips that you saw there that the average person might not know about what happens?
Well, I have not made 10 trips to Iraq. I've made several trips all around the world to various places. I've been to Iraq 4 times, and Afghanistan, Kuwait, different Italy, Germany, various places. And you know, I've shaken hands and talked to thousands and thousands of troops and met their children, met their families. They're extraordinary people. They're making tremendous sacrifices for us. On this last trip to Iraq, I noticed, I was there in 07 as well, summer of 07. And between the summer of 07 and the summer of 08, there was significant change in the mood and the attitude. It was very tense when I was there in the summer of 2007. A year later, I went back last July, and things were definitely calmed down, as we all know. Security was better. The troops were feeling a little less tense about things. There were places that I went that were rocketed on a daily basis, maybe 6 months prior, and some of these folks had said that they hadn't had a rocket attack in 6 months.
Yeah.
So they were feeling that progress was being made and things were a little bit different.
Hey Gary, I can't wait to see the special. I was just watching some of the video. Camp Victory. I sat in that very same chair that you were sitting in, which was Saddam's chair. I think I slept in the same bedroom that you had with your guys there.
You might have slept in that big bed there.
You know, but when I went to Iraq, I came away with, and the times I've met the troops, and like you, we do the concerts and stuff. I don't know. Every time I meet these guys, it reminds me, number one, how blessed we are, number two, how hard their job is, and number three, whatever problems I have in life are really minuscule. You get the same feeling?
Well, sure. You know, look, I get paid well for acting and playing. You know, I played a soldier, I played a cop, I played all these things. It's all make-believe to me. When you go out and you hang around with the people that actually do that work, it's humbling. And when you go to the hospitals and you visit the soldiers and the Marines that have been wounded, it's a wake-up call that there are a lot of people out there that are making sacrifices for us. And unless you have somebody that's personally involved in the war, right now, especially with Iraq being off the front page, you don't have any sense that you need to make any sacrifices. It's the military families that are making the sacrifices right now, and we can't forget those sacrifices that they make. And you know, just somebody like me going out there and shaking hands with them, patting them on the back, taking some pictures, playing some music for them, it reminds them that they're not forgotten, and that people are grateful.
Well, I know I'm grateful that you're doing all this, and it's really terrific that you do it. And guys like John Voight has done a lot for the military, and my friend Ollie North, and all these concerts we put together. These are wonderful people, wonderful families. They sacrifice a lot for us. We'll be watching. I'm going to be watching this Saturday night. I can't wait to see it. And Gary, good to see you. Thank you for being with us. It's this Saturday night, 9 o'clock, right here on the Fox News Channel, on the road in Iraq with our troops and Gary Sinise.